What's going on, everyone? So today we're going to take a look at SNDL, otherwise known as Sundial growers, and been following this for quite a while. Made some videos already about it, and we had this symmetrical triangle breakout pattern in the past few days that I earlier referenced. We saw that it broke out and currently downtrended all the way down to the $1.23 mark. People decided to buy in, and you can see on like the zooming in, volume slightly increased, but if you were to compare it back to its all-time highs, the volume is not even close to where it's at right now. But obviously you can see that it's pretty much been going sideways, but at least right now we're at $1.43, and the volume and the sales aren't really that high. So definitely I'd have to see some sort of news updates, which they did release a new update the other day, which I'll show you in just a second. But at least right now we still have some strong support here around the $1.20 mark. Worst case, it continues to dip. But also, if it were to continue and for some reason people get into the stock, or they might have some new article or something comes out, I mean, we could see potentially hitting up to $2.20 plus. And then from there, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. And just remember, this video is just educational only. This is not financial advice. But for it to get back to its all-time highs like up here, we'd have to see some massive volume. And just currently right now, the weekend's coming up. But again, nothing, at least right now on my radar, is major in the upcoming news. But again, this is a stock market. Literally anything can happen. Even when I'm filming this video, who knows. But what I want to share with you really quick is this. Actually on their website, they showed this press release. And I can go into details in case you want to check it out yourself. But I'll just summarize it really quick, because there's this great article that shows 12 things that you can learn about Sundial. But pretty much if you read the title, Sundial and Indivior announced closing of $22 million in a strategic investment. So pretty much you can see here the Canadian licensed producer of cannabis and Indivior, which I'll actually show the websites in just a second. And if I'm pronouncing that wrong, let me know. But I'm just going to say Indivior, a leading Canadian producer of cannabis edibles. And they're pleased to announce the closing of a previously announced $22 million strategic investments into Indivior by Sundial. And then you can see more details here in terms of like the amount of shares and the price points. But again, I'm just going to go into more of the summary. I don't want to really bore you with that stuff. But here's actually Indivior's website. And you can go in here. Now, if you ever are familiar with these types of products, then you already know. But I'm not going to go into details about that. But you can basically just see on the site what they sell. And I could see a major market, especially in the next few years, especially once more of the restrictions and laws start to get lifted, that these markets are going to be much, much bigger. But obviously there's so much regulation, and depending on where you live, it's again, there's you have to wait until the restrictions get lifted on certain countries. But I mean, I could see them expanding in different areas, and again, that's a long-term vision on it, but definitely this market's something to keep an eye on. And then here's this article. It shows 12 things for the cannabis stock SNDL that you should know. So here's just a quick summary. I just want to show you in case you're just brand new to this company. And like you saw from that article on their site, they announced $22 million strategic investment in Indivior. And they say here, this includes a brokered private placement for the 25 million shares of Indivior stock. And you can see here, this is the same thing. So it's pretty much just highlighting this news article there. And then also it covers $11 million in gross proceeds and an $11 million secured non-revolving term loan facility. So it's basically just highlighting what's in here. So if you want to see the more details, like exactly what everything's relating to, feel free to check out this article. In addition, they have acting as a sole subscriber in a private placement and sole lender of the loans. And then additionally, the term loan issues by Sundial growers, it has a maturity date of February 23rd, 2024. So that's quite a while out from now. And that only includes an interest rate of 9%. And then here they say it's payable via 50% in cash at the end of each month, and then 50% in cash at the end of each month or in arrears when the loan matures. And then also the deal also includes an investor's rights agreement for Sundial growers. And also this allows it to take part in future equity financings, so it can maintain its prorated ownership in Indivior. And also the social media hype. I mean, you've seen Reddit, Wall Street Bets, probably definitely articles on Reddit talking about SNDL, which has definitely increased promotion marketing about it. But also that's something super risky to keep in mind, because it could just be just some hype, and then also some of it could be legitimate facts. So always double check, do your research. And like they said, they're sharing it on Twitter. Pretty much they're spreading the news. And then last thing they state off is just remember that people who got in early could potentially take profit, or people who are trading this and got in at a cheaper price, they might be taking profits too. So if you were to zoom back out, at the earlier price, pretty much you can see sub $1 plus. So if you are trading this short term, then obviously people might just be taking profits. So again, if you believe in this long term, you have the vision that's for you to long term hold. So the price really doesn't matter. But if you're just looking at it as short term, then obviously keep your eye on the updates and the volume as well and see the demand for it. And by the way, if you are new to the channel and you want to receive 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850, then go ahead and click on that first link and sign up. And as long as you deposit $100 minimum or more, you'll receive 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. And if you use my referral link, I'll also receive 2 free stocks as well, and that benefits both of us. And aside from that, if you want to see more updates on the market, news, stocks, information going on, definitely hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.